All right. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. Eric Niltowski here in the house. Let's get this situated. Yeah, so it's Friday. We're doing some fan art Friday. I'm working on a commission, but we're calling it Fan Art Friday because it's still fan art. A little TopCow commission here, the ladies of TopCow. We've got Witchblade Aphrodite. We've got Jasmine down here, which you can't see. She's a blue line. We got Magdalena, also blue line. And then, of course, Tomb Raider, the one, the only, Lara Croft. So this is currently what I'm working on. Let's see. Let me show you this that I did finish. Dun, dun, dun. I finished this last weekend. Over on the Rob Liefeld Facebook page, they're doing a little contest. So they always do a contest. It's like a reoccurring thing. So they'll pick a character, you draw it, and then the fans vote, whoever's in the group, and then that winner gets to pick the next character, and so on and so forth, and you just keep going. This time around, though, however, because Rob is doing relaunching, I don't know if he's relaunching or if he's just, I don't know if it's going back to number one or what, but he's going to be starting on Youngblood again, his title that he launched for Image way back in the 90s. And so he's actually going to start penciling and probably writing again. So anyway, they're doing that contest, and the winner was either going to have their artwork as a pinup, or I heard possibly a cover, and then Rob confirmed it will be a cover on Twitter. So yeah, so I did this last week. I kind of worked on this Friday night. This is my rough, and then I inked this on Saturday, and this is the final. So let me zoom in here a little bit. But I banged this out in 2 days, so kind of in a hurry. Wanted to hustle and get it done. Tuesday was the deadline, and I know once the week comes, it'd be crazy. So I got this done in a hurry, posted it, and I won first place. So this will be a Youngblood cover at some point next year. So that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. So there you go. There's a look at it. Yeah, I mean, kind of like a dream come true. I've been wanting to work for Image since I started drawing back in, the early 2000s. I did when Wildstorm had a cover, not a cover. It was a Wildstorm talent search. I submitted my artwork way back then, and that was probably like 2006, 2007. And so yeah, I mean, you know, I've always wanted to kind of do some stuff for Image, but so finally, gosh, 20 years later, I'm gonna get a published cover on Youngblood. Pretty cool. You know, a few decades late, but whatever, I'll take it. So anywho, yeah, and if you guys missed it, I did ink this on stream. This is done. This is a double page cover from Alan Goldman that I inked. So this is all finished. Flats are being done right now, and then gonna give it on over to my cover colorist, Carbon Graphics, and excited to see what this looks like in full color. It'll be dope. So if you missed this, you can check back. I inked this pretty much fully on stream, with the exception of a few lines, but yeah. But this here I got going, and this is a commission. So let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Also, just throw it out there. Commissions are open. So if you guys need some art, if If you want something sweet, let me know. I've got some time, and I will be doing commissions. All right, let me get some music on here. This is music provided by my friend Ricardo. His band is Integer. So let's some of this on. Let's get cracking. Schmaltzy, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, man. Pretty exciting. It's pretty rad. All right, where's my phone? Gotta remember if I'm making these. Blah 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 blah. Making these guns here totally black. Tomb Raider. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go black. A lot of times they're kind of brown, sometimes black, so I think we're gonna go black. All these other characters are gonna have some blacks on them, so we'll do some black.
Unhappy, uneasy, dissatisfied. There is a great disturbance, causing affliction to this frail and broken mind. Double-minded, unstable, unsure. Someone save me from this prison shell, where inside the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked, above all things. Who can know it?
These voices in my head, they keep telling me.
Depression, anxiety, bipolar, schizo, OCD, PTSD, the faces of suffering, in the mental state, can this downward spiral into deeper and darker days?
A little darker here. Yep, on to the next one. How are you, Eric? And you might want to knock the volume down a few notches. You could turn it down on whatever device you're using. Let's see here. What do I have it at? There we go. Knocked it down to 20. Let me know if that's better. All right. All right, where are we here? Let me do this other band. So it's been nice revisiting all these TopCow characters. It's been quite a while, but I had to pull out my David Finch Aphrodite. That's some great work, man. That he did on that. Check that out in a minute. First, get this going here. That'll be full black. Let's do here. Check out some Aphrodite. So I got this is the collected volume, but this is nice. Got Forward by David Finch. This sweet cover. But his use of blacks, man, I love it. It's like such a great face right there. Yeah, it's been fun looking through this. All the details. It's just a great style he's got. The only bad thing is because this is like a huge, thick, collected version, like there's so many images he did double page spread, and there's like stuff in the middle that you just can't really see that well. Kind of gets lost. But I'm sure it wasn't quite as bad in the actual floppies. But lots of sweet details. Some great artwork. Very Ghost in the Shell vibes, but super cool. A high-tech assassin android with looks that could kill. So I was definitely checking out these boots and stuff. Yes. So, yeah, just great lines. Joe Weems inked this one. So, just a lot of great stuff. Sweet image. There's a cover by Mark Silvestri in here somewhere. Michael Turner. Pretty rad. Joe Benitez. Awesome one. Cool stuff. So I noticed as it gets further, I think issue 4, I think David Finch is doing all the artwork himself, so it kind of changes a little bit. I think he might be inking it too, but it just kind of changes a little bit. But anywho, that's Aphrodite. And there's my Aphrodite. Boom. So I gotta finish this boot actually. But very fun character. It's good, not competing with your voice now. Awesome. This is the best era of TopCow. Definitely agree. Oh yeah, has he been working on something? Is he doing like a create your own book? Because that'd be sweet. I don't know what David Finch has been up to be honest. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's dope. Yeah, that was a awesome time for TopCow. They were doing so much cool stuff. Had so many good artists. All that. Let's see, gotta work on that. Get this up. Probably should use a brush here. I'll use a brush. Shoelaces and boots and such. I'm gonna do a little Mark Silvestri type deal right here. I love how he does this. He's like cool crisscross. Do a little bit of that right there. Let's see here. let's see here. All right. So much to do. So much to do. Let's finish off her pants here and draw some lines here. Shadow back here. Go in here with some finer details. And let's see here. Because I went black on this, I'm going to darken this up. All right. Yep, Crater Owned. He mentioned it when he started his YouTube back a few years ago. Okay. But he hasn't said anything more other than he's over halfway through. Sweet. Well, that's cool. That at least means he's gonna probably put it out once it's all complete. Should be sweet. That's cool. Probably gonna do black boots here. Let's see, we're gonna go here. All right. Brush here. Something like that. All right, let's get some feathering on here. All right. Let's see here. Just some grime and such on the boots. Let's go over here. All right. Make these look the same. Gate. Okay. Add some feathering. There we go. All right, where to next? Let me finish her legs, finish up Tomb Raider, and then could move over to the other side. I'm still not 100% complete with Witchblade over here, but slowly but surely. Get my white out over here. I hate when there's things I want to do whiteout on, and then it's like, oh, I'll come back to that, and then I totally forget what the heck I was going to even use it for, and then I probably never even go back and white it out. Usually just little details and things like that. I know I did some on here, but I wanted to do some in a few different places, and it's too late. Oh, maybe over here. Maybe on our boot. Let's see here. Not our boot, but our socks. Maybe just a few little lines here. Pick out little lines. Did some there. There was somewhere, but it's all good. It's all good. I do want to fix this line here. I'm going to make this a little thinner. Let's go over here. Alrighty. The hard thing about inking is like every line matters. Every line, like, you know, how you lay it down, it matters. So it's very, you know, delicate, time-consuming, interesting process. It all matters. And it's funny, but this has taken me longer than the Youngblood piece that I did in a day. But this is probably a little bit more detailed. I think on the Youngblood piece, you know, shaft was probably the most detailed, and then from there it just kind of got less and less detailed. Maybe a little more detail on the guys in the background, but Bedrock and Colonel Bravo, but this is a little more involved. Plus, I'm sure it matters too. I'm getting paid for this. I wasn't getting paid for the Youngblood piece. Could have something to do with it. Okay. All right. This one off. Let's see here. Still deciding if I want to go full black on that. To be decided. To be decided. Last night I watched my favorite Die Hard movie, Die Hard number 3. I don't know what it is about that movie, but that is my favorite Die Hard movie. 1 is very close, but there's something about 3. It was so good. But Samuel L. Jackson just made that movie. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. All right. I think Lara Croft is done. I think we'll move on. We'll come back if we need to. Do. All right, all right. Let's do some more on her hair here. Next week is Thanksgiving. Believe that? Craziness. Crazy. We'll be hanging out at home like usual. Inviting some friends over. We don't have a lot of family. Most of my family lives on the East Coast, so we just invite friends over, and people who, like us, don't have a lot of family around, so makes it kind of fun. Some of the families have kids, and so it gives our kids some friends to play with. So we usually have a good time. All right. There's lots of little details I could add on Witchblade. Save that for later. I'm not gonna go crazy just yet. Let's see here. Just beef up some of these lines. All right. Let's go over here. I'm gonna work on this. All this stuff up here. Let's give a 5. Get out of here. Not quite sure. Like these claws and stuff, it's like kind of reminds me of if you're drawing like bones and kind of like crustaceans, they kind of have all these little interlinking things like crab legs almost, but kind of what I'm thinking when I'm doing this. But just kind of making it up as I go, to be honest. I looked at some old school Michael Turner stuff, and then some darkness, and it's just craziness. Not a lot of rhyme or reason, just all these little stuff flying all over the place. So I'm just going for it. I don't even know what that is right there. No idea what I just drew there. I have no idea. Whatever. But because this stuff is like flying out towards us, it's nice and thick. All right. So now it's going to go in with my, let's go number 2. Okay, add those lines here. Let's see here. I can't push this 2 very good, so I'm going to use my 3, which I can push that a little better. Make that black receding into space. Let's do silhouette. That's going behind her there. Some more little things here. All right, I think that's enough craziness over there. All right, let's do some Magdalena. DH3 was great. Making me want to do a DH marathon. 1 fits the season. Yeah, right. Yeah, 1 and 2, both, you know, kind of snowy, Christmassy. Yeah. But that's what made me think of it. It's like, all right, getting close to Christmas. Maybe watch some Die Hard. But yeah, 3, I don't know why. It's always been my favorite. I'm trying to remember. I think I saw 3 in the theater. I don't know if I saw 1 and 2 in the theater. I think I saw 3 in the theater. That might have made it a little more special. But, you know, it's just got so much coolness to it. The wild goose chase, and then like the twist. Just, yeah, man, so good. And then of course you got Samuel Jackson, and he was just funny. And yeah, a lot of good characters. Fun stuff. All right, so not gonna mess with the background yet. Let's work on Magdalena. I'm gonna work on her little spear thing. Get that out of the way. See, I should probably, dang it, I should have lined up this stuff before I did that. I don't think I really took my time lining this up on the rough. Pretty close, but let's make sure. thought I was going to be way off. It's not too bad. That would have sucked. So at least I got my middle line right here. Okay. All right. And then sword is going in front. Let me get that out the way. Magdalena is a character I'm not super familiar with, but looks like Joe Benitez worked on it, so I'm sure it was cool. And I learned that Aphrodite is actually an idea that Joe Benitez had. I was reading the foreword by David Finch. He was saying Aphrodite was his creation, Joe Benitez, and he's like, yeah, man, he had so many ideas, and you know, he couldn't work on them all. So he's like, I asked him, and he said I could work on it. So, but yeah, that's cool. I liked Weapon Zero. I think it was the first book I saw Joe Benitez on. That was cool. That was good, cool stuff. I really dug his style. Kind of different. All right. Get that done out of the way. That's a book I want to go back and reread, Weapon Zero. And it was interesting too, because I think it was more like a countdown instead of issue 1, 2, 3. It was like almost like a countdown or something on the issue numbering. It's kind of unique. T-4, T-3, stuff like that. Pretty cool. Great. That's gonna be white. Most of this cape is going to be black. Some white lines everywhere. Inside will be red, so I'm gonna leave that. All right, let's finish the spear. I'm gonna use 3 on the spear. All right. slight curve to this here. Little something, something. Can make that a little thicker. There we go. All right. Maybe beef these up a little bit. All right, all right. All right. Just little details here and there. Okay. Let me do this bag real quick. This is pretty straight, not that straight. Oops. So this is gonna go her. I don't know why. I just dropped another strap coming this way. So I thought it was weird, like it's not going over her shoulder. So there's got to be something over the shoulder somewhere. was like, you know what? I'm going to add another strap. Just because. I was looking up references, and Joe Benitez just did tons of straps and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do tons of straps. That's what I'm going to do. That's how she is. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, her neck is tucked all the way back here. Let's see. Hair. Let's see. Where to go next? All right, got our shoulder pad over here. Let's do this. That's black. Here, some hair. Nope, doesn't work. This light lets off like a really small, like hum, like electric hum. That's like bugging me. All right, let's see here. Let's go in the 005. I give her cross earrings. Why not? I'm trying to remember what kind of hair color she has. I think it's brown. I wonder if I should go darker on the hair. Alright. Let's go. And all right, let me complete this up here. Then we just work downward here. Did you guys hear about the I forget what it's called exactly, but it's the Ryan Benjamin, his art boot camp thing. They recently launched a crowdfund for the art books. It's like a series on inking, coloring, writing, pretty much everything. So I picked up some copies. I was like, this is cool. This is awesome. Gotta always keep growing, and it'd be sweet to learn from the greats like Marv Wolfman. He's got inking from Richard Friend, Sandra Hope, Ryan Benjamin on penciling. So it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to get in on that, but trying to remember what the heck the title is. It's like Comic Pro Boot Camp or something like that. But yeah, check it out. If you're an aspiring artist, if you want to get better, hone your skills. So $75 could get you the floppies, like the soft cover, and then they have the hard cover for 100. All right, and then let's see here. This here. There we go. She's got these big things on her arms here. Speaking of David Finch, that reminds me, I gotta watch my man Clayton Barton. He did an interview with David Finch not too long ago, and they were just talking about like how, you know, David Finch said he always wants to keep growing, you know, not kind of settle, not think he's arrived, and you know, not get to a point where it's like, because you see some of these older artists, and you know, they start putting out stuff and it's like, oh my gosh, like what is that? Like Frank Miller putting out some of these covers and you're like looking at it, you're like, what in the crap? Like, dude, like it's just not anything close to his typical style or, you know, what you're used to him putting out. And you know, I'm like, yeah, man, I don't want to settle for mediocrity. Like I always want to grow and get better, and yeah, don't want to be putting out junk in the future. It's like, what is this? I don't want to do that. Gotta keep growing. Gotta keep getting better. Faux show. I'd say the same goes for just being a human being. I don't want to be an old curmudgeon. I want to be someone who continues to grow, become a better person. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good goal. All right, so we got our pants back here. And the rest of this bag. Just carries around a little tote bag, you know. Okay, starting to get hungry. Let's see. I'm gonna fill this in over here. Because I like inking, but I know there's probably things that, you know, I need to learn and do better. I did have the opportunity to talk to Scott Williams. I can't remember if it was this San Diego Comic-Con or if it was last, but just picking his brain on inking, and, you know, he said you want your lines to lend to the figure, you know, and like help shape the figure. And that's how you get things to look, you know, to like help the form and not look flat. So, you know, having lines that it's kind of similar to, you know, these lines. As you're doing it, you're, you know, it's like a texture, but you're kind of putting a little shade there, and it's like, you know, it's a belt. It's got some texture to it. You know, things like this. It's going in the direction. You know, it's hugging the under her rib cage there. things like that. Just making sure they're nice and crisp, and you know, they're lending to the form. They're not just there just because it's helping. And then too, as a writer, I'd like to get better at writing. You know, it's like I never went to school for this stuff. I just do what comes naturally. But it'd be good to have some, you know, some helps, some guides to help you on your way. If you're a, you know, whether you're a writer, colorist, inker, whatever. So I'm down for that. So check out Ryan Benjamin's Kickstarter campaign. Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact title, but it's like Comic Pro Boot Camp or something like that. And check that out. Are you going to have them just act casual? Yes, definitely acting casual. Inside joke. My wife. They're just acting casual. They're casual superheroines. All right, I got to add some detail to this sword here. Let's see. Not too crazy, but there's some kind of design on her sword there. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to take a break. I'm hungry. So that's where we're at right now. Bring 'em. Tomb Raider is done. Lara Croft. Aphrodite. Done. Still got to do the background. Lots of rocks. Black mostly. Witchblade. Almost done. Might just add a few more things. Working on Magdalena. And then we got Jasmine from Spirit of the Towel. And then we're done. So, yeah. Real quick, I'll show you guys the Youngblood pick I did again. If you missed it, this is the winner of the Youngblood contest. I don't think it was originally supposed to be a cover contest, but I heard like it was going to be a pinup in one of the books, and then Rob posted on X that it would be a cover, like the winner would be get on a cover. So if that is the case, then this will be a Youngblood cover. So that's pretty sick. Pretty dope. So there you go. Sweet. Yeah, so this took me 2 days total, start to finish. I roughed it out one night, and then printed it out, and then inked it on like last Saturday. So yeah, this is going a little slower, but this is the ladies of TopCow. So this is a commission. So there you go. Thank you guys for hanging out. I might be back later. If not, have a great weekend. And if I don't see you at all next week, have a great Thanksgiving. But if you guys are looking for commissions, my commissions are open for a time. Yeah, so won't be open forever. So get in there if you want something. Happy to help you out. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Boom, 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 boom. Real quick. Michael Gonzalez. How many pages can you bang out each month? Good question. So, it depends. I was doing 3 pages per week on Shadow Century book 1. On book 2, I was only doing 2 per week. So, 3, 6, 9, 12. If I'm doing 3 per week. So it all depends how motivated I am, how good I'm, organizing my time and all that good stuff. And then too, every page is different. I actually reduced the size of this, so I actually cut some off. So this is smaller than this. This is like full 11 by 17. So because of time constraints, I made this a little bit smaller. So, yeah. So, yeah, you can always reduce your pages if you want to, get them done quicker, but all depends. All right, man. Michael Gonzalez, thank you for the questions. Chauncey, thanks for hanging out, brother. Thanks for joining. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Until next time. Peace.